The Knicks are making more moves, and there's another major update regarding the New York Knicks, as it's been recently announced that the Knicks will sign PJ Tucker to a 10-day contract, and I'm here to break it all down. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Dariel, and let's hop right into today's video. So earlier today, Shams goes on Twitter, and he tweets out that free agent PJ Tucker plans to sign with the New York Knicks on a 10-day contract. The 14-year NBA veteran held discussions with multiple teams over the last week. PJ Tucker, a 2021 NBA champion with the Bucks, gives the Knicks an enforcer and front court depth. Now, the one thing about that tweet that sticks out to me is a 2021 NBA champion. As we all know, these Knicks right now, everybody has high expectations, especially with how the Knicks played in the first half of the season specifically. But seeing how the season has been going so far, the conversation, it could be going in the other way. Cat playing through his injuries, now Jalen Brunson with that ankle injury. Me personally, I'm not sure if a championship is realistic this year. But as far as being able to add somebody with championship experience, especially someone like PJ Tucker, who Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Josh Hart, I feel like they could really grab and they could really get some knowledge from PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker's whole career, he's been looked at as a defensive player. He's been looked at as the player that you're going to put on the best offensive player on the opposing team to try and slow them down. Not necessarily stop the best offensive player, but try and slow them down. Look at all the battles PJ Tucker had with Kevin Durant. The one that pops up in my mind, I think it was in the 2021 playoffs where the Brooklyn Nets faced off against the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference semifinals. I mean, Kevin Durant was actually literally cooking PJ Tucker, and I think he broke out for like a 40 or 50-point game in one of those series. And PJ Tucker was going nowhere. And you could see him. You could find this video on the internet where PJ Tucker and Kevin Durant, they're going head to head, and PJ Tucker is telling Kevin Durant, like, I'm not going anywhere. You can score all the buckets that you want on me, but I'm still going to be here. And when you look at Mikal, when you look at Josh, and when you look at OG, those three players are the primary perimeter defenders that we have on our team. OG being number one, obviously. After that, I would put Mikal, and then Josh Howard would probably be the third on that list. But OG being able to soak up game from PJ Tucker, and PJ Tucker just being that veteran, being able to give knowledge on what it was like being on a championship team. Who had to sacrifice the most? What do you have to do in order to sacrifice in order to see your team succeed and ultimately get the goal, which is the Larry O'Brien Trophy? PJ Tucker, for his career, he's averaged 6.6 points and 5.5 rebounds. And he's played for about 6 or 7 teams. And he's not going to, and at this point of his career, he's not going to come here and change the tide of a franchise. Absolutely not. But what I really want to focus in on is just the amount of knowledge and the game that he's able to give some of the players. And again, he's part of that 2021 Milwaukee Bucks team who was an NBA champion. PJ Tucker in that series specifically, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Phoenix Suns in 6 games. PJ Tucker averaged 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1.2 assists. Again, the numbers that I'm throwing at you, they're not sexy, but the influence that he had during those games where it was key plays, where it was key defensive stops, this is what he can bring to the Knicks. This is what he can give advice to Mikal and Josh and OG on how to guard a specific player. Now, going into the actual game of the 2021 finals, Game 1, PJ Tucker had 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He was 3 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 2 from three-point line. Game 2, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 5 from the floor. He only took 1 three-pointer, which he hit. Game 3, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 of 5 from the floor, 60%, 1 of 2 from three-point line. Game 4, he ended up with the donut, but he grabbed 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was 0 of 1 from the field and 0 of 1 from three-point line. Game 5, 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 of 2 from the floor, 1 of 1 from three-point line. In the series clinching game against the Phoenix Suns, he had another donut. 0 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. He was 0 of 1 from the floor, and he was 0 of 1 from three-point line. So PJ Tucker, I keep on harping, it's not going to be this type of player who's going to change the tide of the organization. Will PJ Tucker get minutes in the regular season? I don't really know what he looks like as far as conditioning, as far as just the touch of the game, the feel of the game, because he's been out for a while. But PJ Tucker is a Coach Tibbs type player. Gritty, in your nose, no nonsense. Like Coach Tibbs, he tends to lean more on veteran players and veteran players who come in and do their job, who come in, put on their hard-working hat, and do what they have to do, and especially being a star in your role. And that's how PJ Tucker was able to make a career out of his game. He knew what he was good at, and he specialized in that. And that's why he was able to stick around for all those years in the NBA. And right now, we have one perimeter defender that we could depend on OG, being able to slow down the best offensive player on the opposing team. OG is that guy, and OG is definitely one of the players that around the league, his name is going to be brought up in conversations as one of the better defenders in the league. Not even just perimeter defenders, but just defenders in the league. But Mikal, that's part of his game, but like I've been saying in all the post-game videos, like I've been saying in all the solo videos, that Mikal Bridges, it seems like I don't know what's happening with him. I don't know why he's not able to flip the switch, but I'm not sure if Mikal is going to be able to find that rhythm and find that groove by the time the playoffs come around. So for the regular season, maybe Coach Tibbs is going to feel froggy. Maybe he's going to feel like throwing PJ Tucker into the mix, seeing what he's able to offer to the team. And PJ Tucker, with the MSG crowd, basketball fans and MSG, we get the rep of knowing basketball, so we know what type of player PJ Tucker is. So if he comes into the Garden and he shows us what he can do and just really giving his all, you never know. Maybe Coach Tibbs is going to feel froggy and actually throw him in the rotation. But I don't want to go that far. I just really want to focus in on how much of a veteran presence PJ Tucker is going to bring to the locker room, being able to give knowledge to OG, Mikal, Josh, and everybody else. Now, the Knicks are in the middle of the 5-game West Coast trip, starting off with that L against the Lakers and then the L against the Clippers. And the Knicks aren't back home in the Garden until March 17th, where we play the Miami Heat. So we want to see PJ Tucker in a Knicks uniform up until March 17th. But I'm excited what he can bring to the team. I'm excited for the veteran leadership that he's going to be able to give to the team. But that's it for today's video, guys. I want to say thank you so much for checking out this video. Leave it in the comments and let me know what you guys think about this PJ Tucker signing. Is it a desperate move? Or do you guys like the idea of PJ Tucker coming to the Knicks team and being able to spew out the championship experience, the championship knowledge that he gained with the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks, specifically giving that championship knowledge to Josh Hart, Mikal, and OG, who are the three players who are comparable to PJ Tucker, being lockdown defenders, being able to slow down the best offensive player on the opposing team. Let me know in the comments. Leave it there. But of course, you guys know the drill. You guys know the vibes. It's New York or nowhere. New York forever. Queens or nowhere. Queens forever. Queens get the money. Queens get the money. Long time, no cash. You know what it is. Jalen Brunson for all the MVPs. Jalen Brunson for a speedy recovery, my guy. I hope you're getting all the treatment that you are. I hope it's round the clock so you're able to get back on the court as fast as possible, because we need you, my guy. We need you, Cap. And Cat and Mikal, you guys better step it up. You guys better step it up in Jalen Brunson's absence, as well as the Deuce is loose. Deuce, I'm keeping my eye on you. I need you to step it up big time while Jalen Brunson is out. I want to see you have a couple 20-point games, 15 to 20-point games. Deuce is loose, co-MVP. OG Anunoby for Defensive Player of the Year. Taj Gibson for President. You know what it is. It's always and forever. And Queens, I'm out, baby. Peace.